lighting is terrible, but hello, good morning. Ugh. This is Buddy. I am going to start vlogging. I have never vlogged before, so please give me grace. I need to figure out if anyone's even going to like this content. I don't know, but today you're going to meet my best friend Amy, and we are shooting some photographs together. I work part-time as a photographer, and then we are also going to go to Sephora. So I'm really into perfume, and so is she. So Sephora has some new releases that we really wanted to go and smell and just run around and do girly errands. It's so askew. Okay.
Askew.
This is Amy.
Hey guys.
Tall baby.
I'm Amy. I am a Taurus sun, Capricorn moon, Pisces rising. I'm 34.
You are a practicing witch.
Yes, I have kind of fallen back a little bit. I would like to get back into my practice a little bit. I think everyone should concentrate on that aspect of their life a little bit more than
It's hard too.
It is. It's hard to like be a human.
Yeah.
Like be out here in the world, and then also like, but I think having
it takes
like
energy.
having a touch of whimsy in your life and embracing the whimsy and the magic in your life. How did you? When
Oh my
you know
God.
what?
So
no, you said something a long time ago. When you first were getting into your practice, you were like, I'm embracing the magic in my life right now. Or
yeah.
Like, you kind of explained it to me that way, and I thought that was really beautiful, and that's how I practice. I would say is I'm natural, just kind of part of my life.
Yeah, you are very like magic in the mundane kind of person.
Yes. So anyway, I'm Amy. I'm Serena's best friend. Oops. I didn't mean to press it. That's my favorite. What was this one that you put in right here? It was not Valentino. I liked the Jimmy Choo a lot. Did not love the Valentino, the new Valentino.
No, that's so disappointing. It smells like a man.
A sexy man
in
a coffin.
Yeah, I hate that. I love the jar though.
It's so pretty, but yeah.
It smells disgusting.
That smells good.
Hi. I think that when this comes out, it's going to be actually officially fall, but I am just having a reflection today, and I wanted to kind of talk about it. So I think that this is the first year that I am conscientiously trying to enjoy my last days of summer. These like sweet, hot, ripe, late summer days. And you will never get this time back. You'll never get this summertime back. You'll never get this summer back. And it still has lessons to teach you. And I feel like capitalism likes to really push us and into the next thing, constantly into the next thing. What's next? How can we prepare? How can we, get excited about something new and something different? And I feel like there is a missed opportunity in loving your last days of summer by focusing too much on fall. So I'm just trying to really stay in this summer mindset, even though I'm not someone who inherently loves summer, of just enjoying these last days of summer and being present, because I will never get this time back. Things will never be the same for me. Next summer I can be in a completely different place. I might not have all the same people around me. I probably won't be, in the same house maybe. So I'm just trying to enjoy this time and to be present and to enjoy, looking at through the lens of Persephone. These are her last days. And I feel like my work with Persephone has helped me with this. It has helped me live cyclically, and to really enjoy, oh my God, this curtain is attacking me. But to really enjoy where I'm at, and to be mindful that these are her last days with Demeter. This is her last days enjoying this this time, and it's not inherently bad or good, it just is. And yeah, so I'm just coming on here to share those thoughts and to remind you to fully be present in where you're at, because that's what I'm trying to do too. And enjoy where you're at, and don't rush, because you will never get this time back. Don't rush into the next thing. Just be present where you're at. Hi, hello. So today I am going to a music festival. The next 3 days I will be attending Shaky Knees here in Atlanta. I go almost every single year. They actually have a program, and they don't do it anymore, but if you get their logo tattooed on you, that you get to go for free every year, and I did that right at the cutoff, so I attend Shaky Knees every year for free. And yeah, so that is happening today. I'm about to leave to go pick up my friends so we can head there. And I wanted to create a sigil for the weekend. So this is not an original idea. I got this from Ivy the Occultist. And if you don't know this about me, I am an Ivy the Occultist stan. Her channel has been pivotal to my personal craft. She puts out so much fantastic free content and educational content, and I would not be half the witch I am without her channel. So yeah, but it's an idea that I got from her a long time ago. I think maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, she posted a video on it, on energy hubs and the different ways that you can work with them and either do spell work there or collect energy to do spell work later and charge the sigil. So I'm going to be creating a sigil for the weekend. I'm going to be taking it with me every day and charging it throughout the weekend, and then in the end, I'm going to use it for spell work. I have a tiny microphone now that I see all the other content creators have, so is this it? Am I a real content creator now? So I just wanted to come on here and chat a little bit. This, I think, is going to go into my September vlog, and yeah, vlogging has been interesting. I'm trying to decide like what to put in it. I feel like on one hand my life is very busy, on other hands I feel like my life is very boring, so I'm not really sure. I would be curious if you watch this all the way through, and also what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, and what do you think makes good vlog content. People I really care about, like creators I really feel like I'm attached to. I like watching vlogging content. I like seeing into their lives. But I also want to come in here and talk about my fall equinox. So I actually ended up, my dog, hang on one second. Do you have something to say? No, don't bite it. It's not a toy. I actually ended up not really doing what I was gonna do. I was planning on doing a new moon ritual, and I kind of failed. I was really tired after Shaky Knees, which, by the way, was a fantastic experience. It was a beautiful way for me to say goodbye to summer. Really got to, there's this quote that I read online about, let me pull it up actually because I want to quote it properly. It's from writer and activist Dan Savage. During the darkest days of the AIDS crisis, we buried our friends in the morning, we protested in the afternoon, and we danced all night. The dance kept us in the fight because it was the dance that we were fighting for. I was really holding on to that quote this weekend when I was dancing, and just trying to allow myself to celebrate and understand that the celebration is what we're fighting for. The right to celebrate, whatever that might look like, is what we're fighting for. And yeah, it was a beautiful perspective, and I really needed to hear that. I needed to hear, yeah. Going back to talking about the fall equinox, you know, I had these ideas of like all these things that I wanted to do, and I ended up the only thing that I really did was I meditated. During sunset, I went outside in my yard. I have a big deck, and I sat on my deck and watched the sun go down, because to me, I felt like that was like Persephone's descent, right? And I just meditated. That's it. That's all I had the energy for, and that's all I could do. And for me, one thing I have learned about Hellenistic paganism and working with Greek deities, it's orthopraxic. It's a lot about what you do and not about like so much of like what you believe. It's the actions that you take. And for me, I had all of these ideas of all these things I wanted to do, which would have been great too, but I gave what I could in that moment. And sometimes I think we need permission to do that. We need permission to just show up. Like, you showed up, fantastic. You're doing enough. And I think that I really want to talk about that and keep that in check, because as someone who's trying to become a content creator, I'm trying to always balance what does it look like to have things aesthetically look beautiful and be genuine, be authentic. I keep getting interrupted, but I feel like there's this pressure to be very grandiose with certain things, and you know, like, and to show that and to do these grandiose rituals. And to me, it's almost like this idea that we need to do the most all of the time. And what is descent about? What is like winter about? What is the void about? You know, a lot of it is just rest. A lot of it is descent and reflection. And so I felt like with the meditation, is really what it was just some reflection and just tuning in. And oh my gosh, someone just called me. I keep getting interrupted. What the heck am I talking about? Yeah, I just feel like there's this pressure, like this grind culture about doing the most all of the time. And yeah, I'm trying to avoid that. So here we are. Welcome to my bathroom. So this is just kind of a random thing about me, but I am obsessed with fragrance. It's kind of like a newer passion of mine, but I am like a lot of people am on TikTok, and they talk a lot about fragrance layering, which I've gotten a lot into. And for fall, I have been holding on to, like, I want that like dopamine hit of like a new fragrance or like new bathroom products. And I have literally been holding on to this like to celebrate fall, which might sound silly for some people, but for me it was hard to wait. But my fall scent that I got for myself is fig. So I want to talk about that for anyone who cares. So I have the Dove Garden Tea Party line. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I really like this line. I'm usually an EOS, I don't know how you say it, kind of girl, but this Velvet Fig Bloom and the English pear one that they have are really nice. So scrub, you can only get this at Target, and I don't want to shop at Target, but they got me. And then the lotion that I'm using is Philosophy Sweet Vanilla Fig. This smells so good, and I think that they don't sell this online, because I got it from TJ Maxx. I got it from Marshall's actually, and I tried to find it online. I was actually having a hard time, but this smells amazing, and I was really excited to find a fig scented lotion, because they're actually a little bit harder to find. And the thing that I'm the most excited about is the perfume that I got. I don't really have a ton of full bottle fragrances because they're really expensive, and I like a lot of variety, but it's the Perfect Marc Jacobs Absolute. Me and Amy, I think in the beginning of this vlog, actually went to Sephora to smell it when it dropped, and it is like a sweet, figgy, woody scent, and I love it so much. So yeah, that is my fall lineup and my fall scent lineup. And it's like kind of my celebration for fall is getting all these products and like using this for, you know, until they run out. And then wintertime, I'm going to switch up my scent. But that's another reason why I don't buy like the big bottles, because this I'll probably finish in a couple months. So I'll be ready to try out something new. So yeah, and I know that a lot of people, well, I guess it depends on what circles you run in, but I hear a lot of people like, I hear some occultists sometimes that I'm around talking about how everything is witchcraft, like blowing on your tea is witchcraft or whatever, and kind of like talking some smack about that. But for me, that has been pivotal to who I am and my growth as an individual, is finding magic in the mundane. It is romanticizing my life. It is seeing a lot of things as spiritual. Not everything needs to be spiritual, girl, but sometimes I do appreciate putting intention into something, and it allows me as someone. So one of the things that Persephone's been really big for me, and I feel like I'll talk about this more in like another episode, is being present. And as someone who's like disassociates a lot and like is constantly worried about what's happening next, a lot of anxiety, being present and putting intention into the things that I do, and turning things like something as silly as a shower routine into, hey, this is intentionality, hey, this is a celebration of fall for me, has been really pivotal to helping my mental health. And people can talk crap about it all day long, but for me, it's helped me, and I don't really care what those people think at the end of the day. Yeah, so here is your permission, however big or however small your rituals are. If they have meaning for you, they have meaning for you, and don't let anybody tell you different, because they suck. I moved to sitting on my bed because it's more comfortable. And the lighting isn't good, but whatever. So I just wanted to reflect a little bit about my first month on YouTube. YouTube is harder than I thought, but it's like, it's not harder than I thought. It's harder in different ways than I thought. On one hand, I'm doing much, much, much better than I thought I was going to do. I think at the time of recording this, I have 140 subscribers for my first month, which is like shocking to me. And it's not like a reflection on whether or not like my content has merit. It's more just, I mean, I guess some of it is that. Some of it is like the idea that like people think that what I have to say is important, is both something that I know and don't know at the same time. You know, there are days where I'm like, yeah, what I have to say is incredibly important. There are other days where I'm like, who am I, and who am I to assert any sort of authority or raise my voice about anything or talk about anything? Do you have like confidence versus imposter syndrome? And it's bouncing between those two extremes. The other thing is that it's just like hard to start a YouTube channel. I mean, it takes people a really long time to get a following, so I'm doing a lot better. I literally thought that I was going to have like 25 subscribers in my first month. So to have 140 is pretty shocking to me. I got interrupted again. So to wrap up what I was talking about, I think the thing that I got that has been the most surprising about this process in the first month is, this is gonna sound so cringy, but it is genuinely the friendships that I've made along the way. I have started talking to a few people, especially through Justin's Discord, who are just fantastic people. They are so cool, and it is so nice to connect with people who kind of like are on the same page as me. And it's just been a really, really awesome process. I've made new friends, and the ability to connect with people is just like, I knew it was going to happen for me, but it has been already so much more gratifying than I thought it was going to be. And I feel very grateful and very lucky for that. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna end this vlog. I'm sure it'll suck, but a lot of people suck at a lot of things when they first start, so it is what it is. I hope your September was fantastic. I hope your October is even better, because we all love October. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. My next episode is going to be Pomegranate Path episode, and then after that is going to be Beneath the Bloom, which I will announce and talk more about in a separate video. All right. Mwah.